Today's episode brought to you by Virgil Hawk.
Paintings with more than experience. This is quality painting that you won't get anywhere else. You know, my boy out in New York City is doing his thing, minority business. And you say about that minority business support, so then support. What we got for him?
We got a code just for you, half and half. You get 15% off any purchase. I recently copped my own piece. I'm big into anime. I got a Samurai Jack painting with Aku hanging in my wall.
And I'm trying to get that Kaepernick piece. That shit is
That
realistic,
piece is
and
tough.
that's for the culture. So go on virgilhawk.com and copy your piece.
Oh, I know your past is atrocious, girl, but you know you are bodacious, and I love you when we are apart. Baby, you're the only one I ever, and I'm considering futures where your son is my pupil and my daughter your baby. Yeah, the beautiful days are on their way. Yeah.
Shorty royalty, says she lives in Queens. Just wanted loyalty, some guys just want that thing. She had to call a spade like hit the road jack. And nigga, don't you come back no more. She threw the deuces.
Welcome back, everybody. Episode 9, half and half. Hope everyone had a beautiful holiday season. We still got New Year's coming up, but for the
Merry Hanukkah.
Merry Hanukkah, Christmas, Festivus for you Seinfeld fans. Whatever else, whatever
Rosh
other holiday.
Hashanah.
That's
Three Kings.
That passed a while ago.
It don't matter. Happy first snow day. Whatever you celebrate.
Nah, I don't fuck with snow.
You don't. Nah,
Honestly.
he's a bro. That shit crazy.
But you know, we took a week off, but we back. We back. You know, we brought some friends with us.
You know what I mean?
We got some special guests in the building.
Hey, but yo, how was your Christmas, bro?
You know, we're not gonna introduce them first.
Nah. How was your Christmas?
My Christmas.
I care about you.
My Christmas was lovely, but I'd much rather hear from our good friends E Major and Charlie J.
What's good? What's going on?
That you just curved my love.
Yeah, and I diverted. It was like a ricochet, you know, bouncing off. But I'm taking that energy and I'm like,
You dispersing it.
exactly, because
Some
you share it with them
for
for the
some
greater
communist
good.
shit, right?
Hey, for the greater good.
Some Chinese,
For the greater
some
good.
Chinese shit.
For the greater good.
Yeah.
For the greater good. But nah, yeah, ENJ in the building, ENJ Productions, yo.
What's going on?
Talk to him like, yo, we know y'all. You know what I'm saying? We go way back. Both of y'all. I know y'all boys for a while now. Like 5 years. I don't even know. 5, 6 years. I don't even know. But yeah, y'all doing big things out here. But we see y'all out here.
Thanks.
New York City.
Appreciate it.
Like y'all making waves in New York City. I heard if you make it here, you can make it anywhere. You feel me?
That's right.
But yo, talk to the people. Like who's ENJ? Like who are y'all? What y'all do?
So yeah, it's E Major, ENJ Productions. That's the label or company or whatever you wanna call it. Or what did Drake say? It's the firm.
Respect.
And then it's ENJ is the combination of my brother and I. That's how we produce under. So when you see beats produced by it's ENJ, it's my brother and I production, because we actually have one more producer, Master William, and who's nasty with the melodies, who's part of our team as well.
Okay.
And he's Master William is on. He does his own thing, but he's under ENJ Productions as a whole, as an umbrella. So ENJ Productions, we music production. We produce artists, work with artists. We put out content, digital content online.
Yeah.
We put out music, and we DJ.
Y'all do it all.
Private events, and
Word. Y'all really do it all.
we throw our own events. Yeah.
Tell us about some of the events you guys have thrown in the past.
So we collaborated with a longtime friend of mine, C. Marty Marr. Shout out to Chris Martin. We did
Also with NASDAQ.
With
Shout
NASDAQ.
out NASDAQ.
Yeah, shout out NASDAQ.
Shout out Shanaz, actually.
yeah, that's his new name now.
Recently,
So,
word?
did.
yeah.
Shout out
If
Shanaz.
you know that Shanaz has been on the raps because he's been working on some new music. And
Okay.
we're working
Watch
with
out.
him. So he's
Watch
dropping
out
some
for
new
that.
projects under a new name.
Sure, we might drop that in the description. We'll get all that.
Word. So yeah, we collaborated with Shanaz and C. Marty Marr to make a Easy Jesus hat, and those are on a limited run. And essentially, it was to promote our first mixtape we dropped with NASDAQ or Shanaz called Easy Jesus, and we collaborated with C. Marty Marr, and we threw the Easy Party, which was like one of our first like independent produced party.
Yeah.
It did really well.
I was
we're
there.
very happy for that.
That was a good ass time.
And then we have an ongoing thing we do called Bronx Community Day, which we started that 2016 16, and we just had one last July.
Yeah.
And it just pretty much going every year, and it's gonna be happening next year as well. It's gonna happen. We're trying to make this an annual thing, and it's gonna be an annual thing. So look out for that as well. And we got a couple other parties that we're planning for.
Also, don't forget Basque. We worked with Basque NY not too long ago.
Oh yeah, the New Year's party. The New Year's party. We did a New Year's party.
New Year's party coming up?
Yeah, well, we have one coming up.
Okay, as well.
Uber to Paris, which
this is with
20% discounts on Uber.
Steve.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all.
Ian, Diddy, and Steve. Y'all know what it
Young
is.
Diddy.
Young Diddy. You know where he at right now. Over there doing what he doing over there. It's like,
but yeah, so we got that coming up. The New Year's Eve party, that's December 31st, and we did the Bass New Year's Eve party I think 2 years ago. 2015. Yeah, we did that. So yeah, we have our hands in a few things. Also, we have apart from ENJ Productions, we have a movement, a lifestyle movement that we're pushing called Enjoy Life. And essentially, Enjoy Life encourages you to express yourself in any art form possible, and just spread love, because that's what we're about with our entertainment. Whenever we go places, we spread love through music and good vibes. So essentially, when you see ENJ, we want you to see enjoyment of life, because you want everybody to enjoy life. So if you see the logo, you see the 1 on the LIFE instead of the I. You put a 1 because you have one life to live, and you gotta enjoy it.
That's kind of deep, bro.
So
that was actually kind of deep. Damn, Quavo. Let's talk to the other half of ENJ. Like, my man, Charlie J. Go ahead, Quavo in the whole. Go ahead, bro. Let's talk to ENJ, the other half of ENJ. You know what I mean? What's good with you, bro? Yo, give him a light intro. You know what I'm saying?
It's your boy,
a little
DJ
bit.
Charlie J.
Yes.
As you guys already know, I'm a part-time student, Binghamton University. Shout out to y'all. And part-time, lifetime ENJ member, lifetime ENJ founder, and also lifetime ENJ DJ, producer. We can count it all.
Count it up.
We gonna stop there.
Nah, keep going. Nah, this the accolade section. Keep going, bro.
Graphic design,
content creator. It keeps going. But like my brother,
Where y'all from though? Y'all ain't repping that.
I'm getting there. It has to be former London.
Yeah, trust in the process.
Former proper London.
Yes, what's that accent I hear?
Proper London. It's coming up.
accents.
I want to give a big shout out to my people in Nigeria.
Word.
My people from Enugu State, Nigeria. That's where I'm repping. That's where I was born.
I'm a Naija.
Yeah.
Indeed, Bokwenu.
Word. Wow.
Yeah.
Jollof. Yo, who make the best jollof? I heard Ghanaians.
That's not even a question.
I just don't beat me up. Don't beat the best. I heard Ghanaians make the best jollof.
Realistically though, like jollof rice did come from Senegal.
Yeah.
So
realistic.
But if we're gonna talk about waviness,
listen, you know what they say, right? It's not about who started, it's about who made it hot. So
if white people start making trap music and it was hotter,
it's never
gonna happen.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna happen.
I agree, but what?
Senegal started the jollof rice, but
Matt Issa Rae's, right?
Nigerians, we commercialized jollof rice. Jollof rice is known by everybody else because of Nigeria.
I'm not gonna lie, that's the truth. I was trying to start a beef. I thought it was just Nigerian shit. Like when I first ate y'all, I thought it was just Nigerian food. I didn't even know anybody else made it.
Nah, we commercialized it, but
facts.
definitely like it started in Senegal. Ghana started doing it. You know what I mean? I was definitely better than Ghana. I definitely tried Ghanaian jollof rice and I almost vomited. But
no shit.
Nah, I love my Ghanaians though.
Shout out to my Ghanaians.
Shout out to my Kwekούς and my Ohimas. I love y'all. Baby.
Yo, let's talk about cultural appropriation, like, cause I know that's hot right now.
Yeah, let's talk about
cultural appropriation.
Drake securing this Nigerian accent.
Security though.
The Nigerian bag.
Yo, this shit like
It's funny. I was actually. This is funny because like I remember Evan was talking something about like the artwork that people are kind of like portraying in their people's clothing and so on right now with like the Japanese flag, war flag. What was that about again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's the
check out episode.
For those of you who missed it, episode 8.
Yeah,
we had a little
run that back.
Little rant in the beginning, but yeah, no, I mean it's like you have clothing brands that use icons or like symbols, right, and not knowing the true meaning behind those symbols, and to a certain group of people, that symbol could be a negative image. So it's like, if you're putting that on your product, you're excluding that entire market. You're subtracting like basically an entire like sphere of the world from wanting to purchase your product. So it's like, you know, when you're using symbology that you're not familiar with, it's really important to do your due diligence.
You gotta know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
true. It's kind of like. Would you say it's kind of like Justin Bieber on Despacito?
Yo, wow, disrespectful. My man says I'm at the
or Draco Audio.
that wasn't fire. Draco
It was fire. I think he did his job.
I think he did it right on because he knew what he. Nah, Justin Bieber was on
Justin Bieber.
burrito.
Yeah,
He was
definitely disrespectful.
Drake was hitting him with that.
100%.
Yeah, I thought the Drake audio shit was. Yeah, but it wasn't the moment I see. I was like,
But we gotta see what's gonna happen with that Drake and techno though. I want to see what's gonna happen there.
what's that about? Y'all on y'all music shit. Y'all know.
So
What's going on with that?
Techno is a big Nigerian artist, Nigerian Afrobeat artist.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to him. He's big. You know,
doing this thing.
you know about
You're not bigger than Wizkid. I'm gonna say.
Wizkid was the first to be big, but you know we got a couple other.
Wizkid, I thought Wizkid was from London or some shit. Like he in England. He just Nigerian.
Yeah, he's not. Nah, he's from Nigeria.
He's from Nigeria.
No,
I heard
the thing
it was
about it is,
English.
there's a big like
There's a huge following.
African like.
But even if he was from England, does that discredit your African you know what I'm saying, ancestry?
Oh no. But I'm saying like he's.
Cause dudes be friend like y'all in America. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We're more American than he's London.
Yeah.
he's
You think
like
so? Okay.
Nigerian.
He's Nigerian. No,
And even if y'all American, I think don't take away from y'all Nigerian.
No, it doesn't.
At all. Or,
But we're definitely
or being,
more- we're
or
definitely
being
more-
Chinese American or being, you know, anything.
Nah,
I
it
feel
doesn't.
like,
Okay,
okay.
we're definitely more American than he is London. Like he goes there a lot because
Yeah.
there's definitely a bigger market for Afrobeat in London.
in London,
Like
yeah.
it's crazy.
I'm
it's
shocked, bro.
crazy. So it's
And
like
that's where there's a lot of Afrobeat artists you guys don't even know.
because
they're all
We don't even claim to know. This is why we out here to talk
They're
about it.
also like kind of potentially huger than the ones you probably know, depending on where they are, because the market is over there
over
mostly.
there.
I just know it's on Spotify.
Facts. That Escobar joint be hitting. Bobby. I don't even know to do that. Like, I don't want to.
shout out DJ Tunes.
Yeah, that is facts. But I be feeling boo boo because I be wanting a Zonto, but I don't know if that's hot no more. Ain't that? Like, I be wanting to do certain dance. I'm like, yo.
You know if that hot no more?
That's like that might be like Dougie. That might be like Dougie.
DJ Tunes is Nigerian. As also it's kind of Ghanaian.
Yeah.
You know what I
See?
mean? It's all love.
See, don't.
But
What
there's
you
a whole,
doing?
I think Escobar has its own dance.
That's on dance.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
I need to get on that because that Escobar be
You
slapping.
know what dance?
I don't.
I don't know
I
dance
don't.
either.
Not that I'm
But you know what
aware of.
dance is popping right now?
What?
That's Shaku.
Shaku, yeah, definitely.
so
Shout
Can
out
you do that to that new
Sheesh.
what's the name? Gum. You can do that to the Gummo song. The little blicky. You can't do that. All right.
Rainbow hair.
Yo,
What's his name? Tekashi Tech 9.
Some shit.
what's
like
going
that.
on with hip hop today though? Like how y'all like what's y'all take
Oh
on?
man, hip hop. I love it actually, man.
Okay.
I love hip hop right now. I think it's in a great space. I think it's creating a lot of opportunities for kids who probably wouldn't have had anything better to do if they didn't have music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I know a lot of old heads like, nah, this shit whack, da-da-da-da. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the other conscious stuff you want is still out there. Like, it's not like people stop making conscious
I
music.
mean, you ain't lying.
And
bro.
also,
it's
like,
just catalog.
Also, it was the same thing back in our times when we was growing up. They didn't want to hear.
They didn't wanna hear
Jay-Z,
Ludacris,
Biggie,
Tupac,
Ludacris.
Biggie.
It was like these people are wilding, but like realistically, like you
They
know,
made
we
it
grew up.
possible
We
for
grew
what's
up on some of
happening
these people. You know, like I don't know how many times I had to convince my mom to listen to Kanye. You know what I mean? Say he's positive, this and that. Let's wait. He made Hey Mama, this is for you, Mama.
And he made Jesus Walk.
He made Jesus Walks. You know what I mean?
And
So,
then on the
like-
flip side, he made like a whole bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
Some next shit.
But like I feel like it's always gonna be like that, you know.
Yeah.
The new age is gonna come up with something that we're just gonna think is ridiculous. It's just because we don't understand them.
Yeah.
I mean, I really personally think some of it's ridiculous.
Nah, so yeah,
it is.
I mean, who your favorite? Because you be rapping them.
My favorite what? Like just
Your new,
artists?
your new, hype. We call them hype beats rappers.
Hype beats rapper.
Yeah, who your
SoundCloud rappers?
My favorite SoundCloud rapper. Nah, okay, like SoundCloud rappers probably Smoke Perp. Out of SoundCloud,
yeah.
out of SoundCloud rappers, but not like, but I mean like my favorite artist in general probably Joey Badass. Like to be honest, cause like I just fuck with him because you know he's our age. He represents like I think in music he does a good job representing our generation. He's probably one of the most woke rappers in the game right now. I think.
Word.
Does rap need to be woke though?
It doesn't. It's different. I feel like within rap, it's like different genres. You know.
I think it need to be real though.
Yeah, it needs to
So
be
like, how y'all
real.
feel about the way people
real.
portray? So like, you know, a lot of the new young rappers. Some of them be about it. Like we was talking about TK last time. Like I don't know if y'all know about him. He dead, killed like 2 people. He in jail right now, but he got a record deal in jail. But like some people just be playing around with it too much. How y'all feel about perpetrating? I guess like some people doing hand signs, doing blood shit.
But not
like,
really
bro.
rapping.
My man, our boy just put us onto a deaf rapper and where?
Bro, like the Netherlands.
First of all, deaf rapper in the Netherlands or some shit. He got dreads whenever they out here with all white dudes like toting water guns, like just playing with the culture. Like, so how y'all feel about that? Like, and they wilding with it too. Like so how y'all feel about this like portrayal? I guess glamorizing and of I guess like violence and just like this drug use shit and just like.
I mean, I think honestly, this is my point of view. I feel like it's definitely an issue we need to talk about, and people are gonna not monetize like anything. Like they capitalize on anything that's like they feel like.
Who these people though? Conspiracy theory. Who is they?
Cue the X-Files soundtrack.
I don't know how to.
Let's not define people to people right now.
Let's not define people. Let's just know that the
some people.
They.
Yeah, who is they though? We gonna have to have a day episode.
They gotta monetize on what they gotta monetize on.
You know, that's what we found to notice is like which ties back into Enjoy Life is that a good percentage of like what goes on in this world, a lot of like what's easier to push is negativity. If you know what I mean. Like realistically, like think about around you, like how easy is it for you to let somebody know like, yo, like I really like what you're doing, or like yo good. You know, like keep, like, you know what I mean? Like, you see somebody, or like, is it easier for you to like, yo, like somebody falls, you laugh at them, or you ugly, or roast them? You know, it's
that shit too easy. I be ready.
It's mad easy. You know what I mean?
Pick them up, yeah.
You feel me? So it's like I feel like that's an energy that's just there because we're in the world. Let's not get into religion and all that, but because we're in the world, and that ties into the reason why we even have Enjoy Life in the first place, because we feel like we want to intentionally push positivity.
So how y'all pushing that though?
Through our lifestyle.
So through our lifestyle, through the message we put out, we wanna one big thing is like, you know, we wanna also show being black in a more positive culture, because we feel like a lot of times we're trying to take our brand to white people. You know what I mean? But we want to show them like black people can be like this. Right. Yeah, I mean, there are educated black people who do
different types of black people.
Exactly, and not per se just to like also not to please them, because
not to please them. It's to show them that what they see on TV, and stuff like that is not just a stigma of only one black person. Like,
and not to diss nobody that is on TV, because that's still real too.
That's still real.
Like, the hoods is real too. We proud of it. So, but just to show them that it's more than just.
That's what I'm saying. To go to the thing with Take It, right? It's like a lot of these rappers, like the real ones. You know what I'm trying to say? They're just portraying what they see, what they grew up around, you know what I mean? What they went through, what they experienced, right? The ones who are faking it, honestly, if you're making money out of that,
and they making it,
then I think about it like shelf music. What's you know that? What I mean? Like if you think about, like if you go to a grocery store, for instance, or you go to like a
H&M,
a Walmart, right?
Elevator music.
You see like let's say we're gonna buy paper towels. You're gonna buy Bounty, and it's great value, right? And then you get like chocolate Chips Ahoy,
or Ahoy
great value.
Wait, those another one.
Like Rice Krispies
or crispy rice. A little Cocoa Puffs or
Cocoa Rooms,
Lucky Charms, or
I don't even know what those are.
Marshmallow Treasures. Yeah, I be fucking with them.
And that's what I meant by they. You know, like I don't know who owns great value. However, they know how to capitalize on whatever is hot. So there's like right now we're creating. You know, we're trying to push a culture, enjoy life. We're trying to push love. We're trying to push trying to push like positivity and so on. And guess what? By God's grace, when it gets where it needs to get, there's gonna be the great values out there.
I was about to say, how would y'all feel somebody great valued ENJ?
That's fine.
We'll keep working
as long as they know.
As long as you still know that Enjoy Life,
the real brand.
As long as we
but sometimes the fake brands be tasting better than the real brands.
As long as we remain premium.
How y'all gonna remain premium? Because sometimes them Cocoa Rules,
but that's
a lot of times. But the Cocoa Rules, I don't think they take away from the loyal fans to the other.
And also it's like it ties a lot down to the message and the core. Because when you taste great value, you taste the great value. We all know, we all here. We taste that great value. You know, the value is it awesome?
It's great.
It's great.
It's actually,
I understand that.
We save money.
You know,
we tasting the money. We save it.
There's like there's a good in you know having feeling in what you're doing. You know, having like a message in what you're trying to push. You know, and I feel like with. You know, if we constantly continue doing what we're doing, you know, spreading the message we're spreading and making sure we don't derail from that, the people always tell the truth. The people know.
Right.
Like,
real
recognizable. The people always know. This is what it is, and this is what it's not.
It's not.
You know what I mean? So
yeah. So let's take it back to the beginning. What we want to know, how y'all got your start?
How y'all started?
Yeah, like, so y'all DJing, y'all producing, like, I guess, what was the first beat you ever made? What was the first party you ever DJ'd? So we gonna major throw that to you. First beat you ever made.
I remember.
What program you used?
Was it? FL Gang all the way.
That's that Fruity Loops? I wouldn't know about that. Y'all can talk that all day. I don't know what the... It all be just...
Actually, yo, if you want to talk about one of the first beats, we made Jungle Vibes out of
we sampled Lion King.
Okay.
In the jungle,
the lion. Yeah, I was with you.
We sampled that, and then we made some. That was our first beat.
Right.
That was one of our first beats. We also had something before.
Y'all still got that?
Sampled
Archive?
Biggie Smalls.
I don't even know. Yeah,
We sampled Biggie Smalls.
Y'all got that?
Wasn't finished though.
Yeah. So y'all archive all y'all beats? Like, they somewhere saved, or y'all don't even know?
Old beats, maybe not. But we used to projects that we were like working on, getting professionally mastered mixed.
We have her master Kanye first beat.
You know how Kanye, you know how Kanye has a treasure of beats, untouched beats. We have one of those.
I think I should definitely have one of those.
Yeah, but I definitely like I don't know if we have our old like I'm talking about like, I made this like when I was like 16
and I was in 6th grade. Yeah, we've
like,
been doing it since like we were young.
So it's like
what first inspired you guys to start doing that, getting into the music?
boredom.
Literally.
That's an honest answer.
My mom, if you'd like to take it.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
When we were younger.
That's so cordial. Y'all brothers. Yo, y'all ever get people ask, are y'all twins?
Yeah, all the time.
All the time. What?
Y'all motherfuckers do look like y'all both strong as shit.
I mean, in the IG videos, they be working out together.
Oh,
all synchronized and shit.
Yo, they had me touching each other's head and shit. Back in that way, rubber back. Yeah, it can't nobody come in between y'all. But my bad, yeah. My bad, what's your question? You said the inspiration?
Yeah.
What's the inspiration? Yeah, you got it.
Also, like when we were younger, which explains the reason why we're also engineers. If for the people that don't know,
basically said they also got money.
But when we were younger, we had a multitude of like different kind of ventures, you know, that we kind of like pursued. Kind of like we built a rocket together. We've built Clubhouse together. We
built cars,
assembled
shopping carts.
Yeah, shopping carts.
We was always like doing stuff together. Like,
and guess what? Our parents always got upset and destroyed.
What the stuff?
Everything
things we built. Yeah,
my dad was getting tight. Like
what they want y'all to be?
They just didn't want us messing up the stuff in the house.
So we was always looking for something with our hands. Always something to do. You know what I mean? And,
what was the first fight you ever got in with each other? You ever got in a fight with each other?
Oh, we were younger. What? We fought all the time.
Not each other, but like y'all ever jump somebody? I feel like you don't. The true brotherhood don't come until you dance somebody up with your man.
That's that true.
Right, Evan?
You know, it's just something you learn about.
Word about your man.
There comes a time, a point in your life.
Word.
That's another podcast.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah, we haven't done that before.
Well, half and half don't advocate violence, but you could get stumped out. That's all. We ain't gonna speak on that.
We've never done that before.
Never done before?
Nah.
Y'all good.
But yeah, so it's like, and then I think our mom bought him a piano
for my
that's important
for his birthday.
Talk about that. Like as a kid, like how old were you?
I was in 6th grade.
Okay.
I got it for.
So you weren't too young. You still
for my birthday or like for getting good grades or something.
Like that,
yeah, it was one of the other.
Yeah.
And that was you know African parents is over. You never forget. You never see that. That was like one of the last gifts. First the last gifts.
Y'all started getting gifts as
going up to Africa home is different, man.
It's different. Yeah. It's really
I want to know.
That's why I remember it.
It's real.
Remember how much I remember the fact that I got a piano. Right. After that,
y'all ain't get that out.
The thing is like, you know, when we have immigrant parents, like it's just their goal, their focus is just different. Like they're on some we just trying to not get kicked out. We're just trying to survive. Yeah, I mean we just trying to keep our heads down and not make sure to get. You know what I mean? So it's like we weren't those kids that had to fly Jordans or had to fly Nikes. I was wearing Airs to school from Payless.
Mark
Shaqs,
all those like
Shaqs. Y'all ain't got what size shoe y'all wear?
The first fly kicks I had, I caught myself. You know what I'm saying?
And we used to get in trouble for it too.
I used to get in trouble for it. So my pop's like, why are you buying Nike? So what are you doing?
What is this?
What are you buying Nike for? You know, you're wasting money on stupid sneakers. Save your money and do something important. I'm like 11.
Yeah, which jumps back to actually that exact statement, which jumps back to actually like what we were doing. It's kind of like music was the only thing they couldn't really touch.
Yeah, it couldn't take.
You know what I mean? Because music, we're not touching anything. We're on a computer. You know what I mean? And we also found a way to kind of run away from that.
Yeah.
Like when they're not home, we just plug the speakers, boom, boom.
So we started off making beats like, so we have a studio set up in the basement of my house, and then we started off making beats like upstairs with everybody, and that was annoying because we was making beats at night and it would be tight because we were sleeping.
Yeah.
But then we take everything downstairs, and making beats wasn't really, we was online and we saw like crazy studios, and we was like, yo, how could we get this equipment? Like our beats don't sound like we wanted to sound. Like we wanted to get VSTs, and VSTs, if you don't know, is like which the sounds and stuff like that you used to make the beats, plugins, and it was just all that was expensive.
Bread.
And we were like, yo, like how do you get this money? And being Nigerian, like there's always parties every weekend, like adults having parties. So we was like, yo, we saw opportunity. The DJs that they had was some old boo boo DJs. Like, they were still playing cassette tapes and moving mad slow. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, if you don't get your Michael Blackson ass,
so we saw a huge opportunity.
Old ass can't get jiggy with this.
They gotta rewind that shit.
Just run it back.
So we saw a big opportunity to kind of get in that market and start like making some bread to build our studio. So essentially, to go for DJing, we never really thought about DJing until we said, yo, we need equipment. So we started saving that money from that to start buying like speakers and like studio mics and stuff like that to start really building the studio. So and we went into DJing
levels,
and we was like, yo, this actually dude's doing it. We can't be DJing and not really be in this. Like, so we just started like branding.
If you're gonna do it well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know what it is.
We started going hand by now with DJs and producers. Like we started pushing that, and good thing is they both go hand in hand.
Yeah.
So it's not too far of a straight. That's like, oh, DJing doesn't go with producing kind of thing.
So, but y'all had a good point. Not to control the immigration thing. I kind of want to
touch on that.
Yeah, because AiWen, your mom's from China, right?
Yeah.
Like how about because I'm American, you know what I'm saying, through and through. So I don't get to realize, because everybody got their different struggles. Because there's certain things y'all probably don't realize. You know what I'm saying? Like both me and Evan's parents are interracial. Like we're in biracial families. So like I feel like y'all probably don't think about things like that. But I don't think about the immigration.
What is that like, by the way?
Wait,
for being interracial?
Your parents are biracial?
Yeah. Well, they're interracial. I'm biracial. Yeah. Same. He's biracial as well. Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, I know you probably ain't know. That's the half and half plug. You ain't peep. But it's deeper than that. It's deeper than words. But yeah, we get to that. I mean, my experience, but like, let's talk about immigration.
I feel like definitely being first generation American, there's definitely a lot of pressure on you. Yeah. Because your parents, think about it, your parents come to a brand new country, gave up their old lives back home just so you could have an opportunity to flourish in this new land.
Yep.
So like definitely in immigrant families, I see education is definitely number one most important thing.
So you actually have both?
Yes, definitely.
Nigerian and Chinese?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, like, now you going to school, you're not fucking up. Like, that's your number one priority. You're supposed to go to school, and you have to become a doctor, a lawyer, or engineer. Those are only three options. Nothing else.
Because it's like, we didn't come this far for you to be a fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And that's something they stress every single time. And whenever we kind of did something creative, they saw that as that's not the structure we had in mind.
It's not, and it makes sense because like where Nigeria was, when we were there, wasn't really a good place, especially for my parents where it was. So like coming here was kind of like their, this is a new start. This is we're gonna step up to be better. So if you're coming from like pretty much nothing, and you're getting something, you don't want your children.
You don't want to mess it up.
Yeah,
right.
So you make sure that, hey, listen, like this is not handed to you. This is a privilege. Like you have to know that you're not supposed to be.
Do y'all have that constant fear of immigration? Like your parents being like deported? Because I was chilling with.
I mean, what citizens now?
We're citizens now.
Well, not you, but I was my friend. Her dad got deported, and it's like just little nuances I don't think about. You feel me? Like you know what I'm saying? A lot of families get broken up or whatnot, but like her dad got deported at like 4, and people only think of deportation like Mexicans and like people from Nigeria getting deported, from China getting deported. I haven't really heard about white people from like Russia and stuff get deported. That's a whole nother conversation. But y'all have that fear for your parents or like your grandparents or anything like that on any side. You know what I'm saying?
When we were younger, really know what that was.
We know what's going on when we were kids. Our parents came in a lottery.
That's
so
what
they did have a visa.
A nursing lottery. My mom's a nurse, so that was around that era. Came 2001. It was around that era where America just need a lot of labor, so they was giving lotteries to like those granting visas to like everybody from other countries.
I heard about that.
They need a labor.
Yeah,
they stopping that lottery, and that's the next question. How y'all feel about Donald Trump?
HB something. I remember that.
How y'all feel about Trump at this point? I know we do a daily Trump segment.
Have to.
You got to.
Must.
Yo, you trying with that? You trying to run this? You gonna try to run this Trump segment?
Well, you know, I mean, I think it's just important, you know, especially now coming close to the end of the year, with the new year, there's some legislation that's gonna get that's not gonna go through. I mean, DACA is a big thing to help keep undocumented young people in the country. So I mean, I just like encourage all our listeners, you know, make sure you're reaching out to your representatives, like make sure your Congress people, make sure you calling them, text them. You can even text them now. Just make sure
about that last time.
Yeah, like, you know, fighting for immigrant rights. I mean, like Casey just said, Trump wants to cut down all these immigration lotteries that allowed E Major and Charlie J's parents to come
about 3/4 of this podcast to be here.
Like allow them to come here, and now E Major and Charlie J are doing big things out of the Bronx. You know,
and let's get like y'all be putting on for the community. Let's number one, like yo, we both pulled up to the community day that y'all did in the Bronx, bro. That was smooth.
It,
like big ups to y'all, real talk. Like
thank you.
I feel like yo, like you never know who could be the next, you know what I'm saying, the next whatever movement or activist or whatever. So I feel like this whole immigration thing, you know what I'm saying, like we need people.
Yeah,
we need people ready. We need all hands on, you know what I'm saying?
How I feel about it, honestly, is like, yo, America is no man's land. Like, it's not.
That's a fact.
You know, like, realistically, like, when you do. Yeah.
That's a whole.
It was built. Another conversation, yeah.
Let's not go too deep into that.
Let's not get too deep into that. But you know, yeah. So
like, the feds watching. If they are, that's more views. More views.
But let's just keep it at that. It's no man's land, and I feel like everybody has a right to this opportunity because everybody worked. If it wasn't us, it was our parents.
Fact.
If it wasn't our parents, it was our great grandparents. Somebody worked for this place to be here.
Yo, AiWen, can I be me real quick?
Sure. You go ahead, do your thing.
Yo, is the booty hole no man's land, or what's up with that? Like, can we conquer this, or is this a thing? Like,
the booty hole?
Yeah, this gonna be a part of like. Can we make this part of like daily culture? Like
what
booty hole?
Can like in sex, say you go to high school, they start talking about like eating the ass. Can we make this like? Y'all don't do that? You don't do this?
No.
This not a thing?
No.
Yes.
Nah, that's not a thing. We can't make this.
Stop trying to make this a thing.
Like, y'all know how you just be kissing, you think it's normal, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
not normal.
You know what I'm saying? This,
I don't think it's normal.
It's not? So y'all would never be that?
Not agreeing.
Never?
Nope.
Nah. Y'all be in vaginas out?
I mean,
this is bro talk. This is a bro episode.
That's socially acceptable.
Let's jump into it.
Maybe another 20 years.
I'll dabble.
Come on, y'all frightened because look at hip hop, look at culture. I think eating the ass is kind of
a lot of people eat
almost
ass.
there.
A lot of niggas eat ass.
It's dead there.
I just don't do it.
I feel like there's more than people that admit it. You know what I mean? Like
a lot of people eat ass.
Like the closet ass eaters.
A lot of people eat ass.
Like who? You eat ass?
No, I don't eat ass. But I know a lot of people eat ass. Like people are more open about it now.
But the 5 closest people to you, you know what I'm saying? That's the average of you.
No.
So if you know 5 people that eat ass,
nah, because we have conversations.
You the average. I mean, you probably eat ass. So the question is DJ E Major.
DJ Major does not eat ass.
DJ Major does not eat ass.
You heard it here first.
DJ Major does not eat ass.
All right,
sorry, ladies.
So Charlie J, we on to you, bro. So like, what's your first date you ever?
No ass eating over here.
No. Damn. That's the first date you ever been on. You remember the first date you ever been on? And talk about the evolution of Charlie J, because I heard you was a lady man, bro. Like
who, me?
Yeah. You be bro. Yo, give me your IGs real quick. Yo, what's your IG? Give me your IG.
Where can they follow you at?
On Instagram, you could catch me at charliej.enj. That's CharlieJ.enj.
You can find me at EMJ.
Find me in the club. It's going down. Why you trying to come through with that nigga? You trying to come through with a smooth tip. Where they gonna find you at?
I put it interrupted me. You can find me at emajor.enj, EMAJOR.enj. And you can follow the group page ENJ NYC at ENJ NYC.
Word. Y'all some
First,
freaky. Y'all some freaky dudes.
Shout out to the ENJ family out there, by the way. Everybody's been supporting us. You know, we love like y'all energy and we appreciate it. So like, you know, we definitely got some great stuff for y'all in the future. Just had to drop that in there just because you mentioned ENJ.
Nah, drop that. Now let's talk about this evolution, because I know the ladies listening. So what's the first date? You know what I'm saying? We use whatever 13, Talk about Charlie J and talk about Charlie J now. What's your style? Everything like how you move. Oh, y'all thought we coming with questions. It wasn't all. We about to get you some questions.
I mean, would you really count like high school?
Yeah, count all of that. What's the
I took a girl to the movies. One of my ex-girlfriends when I was in high school.
Shout her out.
I like to keep that low key. Yeah. She knows who she is. Shout out to you. And then right now I'm in a relationship.
Okay.
Couple months strong. So
all right, clap it up.
Yeah. So
half and half round of applause.
She took me horse riding not too long ago on my birthday. Shout out to her. You know who you are.
You an equestrian now?
Huh?
You're they now? He's they. You're officially
you're part of they now?
Yeah, the country club.
Country club?
Nah, that's what's up though. That's what's up. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
So how you see it? So you seen evolution just like the way you speak, the way you move, just
as far as like with girls or like what? Like I'm not.
Yeah, with girls and just everything, bro. Just a mix of your style, how you used to dress, how you with girls, all that.
Oh, okay.
It's a double.
I mean, I'm a pretty.
Cause I'm trying to put y'all on the map. Y'all fleaky. I told them to follow, but they probably look right now. Y'all some fleaky dudes. They probably want to know like, yo,
I've been a fly guy since high school.
Talk that shit.
I've been a fly guy since high school. When I was in high school, I traded sneakers.
Okay.
So I was on that wave. I was into Obey, Supreme, you name it, all that hype beast stuff.
So you was a hype beast before the hype beast.
I was hype beast before the hype beast. Obviously my brother knows, soaking jeans and so on, just to get it fitted.
I was hype beast since I was 10.
I used to soak jeans?
Soak jeans.
Soak it in what? Water?
So this is
y'all ain't even know.
So
I know
right now, these are raw denim jeans, and what we used to do back in the days, like, we wear, I'll buy one pair, and just, that'll be my only pair of jeans. And essentially, you know how you have jeans on that have like they're called honeycombs, but you know those designs they have in the back of your jeans? Yeah. It kind of has the designs and the little like the distressed jeans like and like the holes and stuff like that.
It'd be like, that'd be,
like if you would sit in a tub just like this, and you sit there for a while.
Wait, so y'all used to soak with the jeans?
Hot water, yeah.
Y'all bugging.
So what it was, and I learned this from hypebeast.com.
Hypebeast, yeah.
Back when hypebeast.com was just a forum, it wasn't even a website. It was like a chat. So it was crazy.
Well, you had dial-up? You had dial-up at that point?
Yeah,
we had dial-up. Yeah,
it was crazy. Niggas don't even understand how crazy Hypebeast was, because like Hypebeast was like literally like you go on there, it was Nike Talk, right? So I was a sneakerhead. Like I would cop kicks and just like post different fits and go online and get flamed. So when I came to RIT Fly, just know that I built that process.
That's
you feel me? Like you post
know who you talking to.
You post it. You post a fit on Hypebeast and niggas will flame you, or they'll say like it's good. And you have dudes not just from
that's
America,
hilarious.
Asian dudes from because everybody was on that fly shit. So dudes wearing Babe, all that, like they'll call it out. If it's fake, they'll say that's fake, and everybody start commenting, yo, that's fake. Check your plug, your shit fake. Because like what they'll do is they'll post a fit and they'll post like the pants and the shoe and where it's from. They're like,
I didn't know that.
You know what I mean? So like,
who the freshest dudes out there? The London dudes?
On
it's like, nah, they be
the Asians.
I don't like the London dudes.
The Asians.
The Asians.
The Japanese, the Asians, bro.
Don't say that wrong ever. So wait, the Japanese or the Chinese dudes be flyer?
Nah, the Chinese. International Chinese.
I love this guy. I ain't gonna lie though. Sometimes I be having a chance to decipher between like if they made it themselves or if it's actually they copies.
On the low, we talking about that Canada Goose shit. It be like that.
I be looking, is that? Because you be looking like the stitch be off. I be like,
they all have Canada Gooses, right?
That's what Canada Gooses. I'm like, yo, how y'all all acquired this?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Like, is this a same
factory? I ain't gonna lie. Don't sleep on Chinese restaurants.
Don't sleep on them yet.
They gross millions of dollars, bro.
And not just that. Don't sleep on made in China.
Don't sleep on her. Don't sleep on. So I'm saying they get money. They just don't make noise about it. They make money.
Chinese people got money. There's like
rich chick does not rich chick for no reason. He's rich.
Whole Renaissance.
Yeah, mad people. It's mostly people from the mainland that come here. For like you got the international.
You gotta break it down. What's the difference between the mainland? Is there a country?
I mean, like I'm just saying mainland, like people from China.
Oh, I thought you trying. That's my bad. I thought you talking about the city versus the country. Because I mean, like two parts.
Oh yeah, I mean we could get a whole whole geopolitics, but that's
another
podcast.
All right, that's another.
But I mean, you know, you guys on college campuses, you see like students from China. They come in, they got a lot of money. They driving like brand new whips and like the outfits are on point and all that.
Maserati, each of them.
Yeah, just I mean, there's a lot of wealth because what happens in China is if you have money, you send your kids to the West to go to school.
Same thing in Nigeria.
Yeah, so like that's why you see an influx of wealthy Chinese people, and not just China, Korea, Japan, all those Asian countries.
I heard something. Is this true? I heard that they lied to their parents.
All of them.
I heard that they lied to their parents about how much these cars are.
I mean, I don't know.
And then I heard they lied to their parents and say this is the normal amount that you pay for a car.
I believe that.
And then that's why they get the
Any
cars.
smart kid would do that. Yeah. Like, yo,
My parents got money.
like
Everybody's
it's normal to have this.
Yeah, that's what everybody has in America. Everybody has a Benz, a
Everybody got
Maserati. Everybody has a BMW 6 Series.
Everybody stick their tongue in a
Yo, why you pushing this shit?
Yo, Casey,
Stop trying to
beauty
normalize
ass.
I might, but I might
Let me
not.
know,
You
bro.
feel me?
You try not to be the only one.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is
Nah,
all,
talk your shit.
all the women I know be pleased, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
We have a good time.
You feel me? You do what you gotta do,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? I'm gonna say I'm
Do what you gotta do, man.
I set trends, you know what I'm saying? I've never been the one to fall in line, you know what I mean?
Who was the first person to make that mainstream, like eating ass? Was that Kevin Gates or no? Who? Like, was there? Who was
Kevin
before him?
Gates?
'Cause I just remember Kevin
Eat the
Gates.
bull,
always talking
yeah,
about-
yeah,
yeah, I just remember that line, bro. Yo,
I don't know, Kevin Gates or Janae Aiko made it like
Oh, yeah.
like
skyrocket.
like skyrocket, like you got wild white
Actually, have
wild
you-
like Italians eating booty
Yeah,
now.
I had people
Right?
contemplating like, should I be doing?
Yeah, word like
I mean, Janae,
I'm whack. You know what I mean? Like
maybe there's something wrong with me.
I feel like do Plies be talking that?
Or
I don't
maybe.
know. I feel like some Kevin Gates maybe.
Yeah.
I don't even know. But let's talk
He's still
about
in jail.
let's talk about somebody in this room told me the story way back. There's a story like something you talking about eating ass, like that's light compared to what some people be doing out here in the Bronx. But somebody told me the story, but like it was some girl, he was with a shorty, and she was like, "Yo, like punch me" or something like that, and bro was like he contemplated it. So he's telling me the story. I'm like, bro, so like, did you punch her? Like, did you hit her? Like, did you like what's that about? Like, not a choke, not a.
Yo, I plead the fifth. I don't beat women.
But wait, we didn't even say who it was, but yeah, bro, I don't know. So it was you.
I mean, yeah. Who else will tell you a story, bro? I don't.
So you try to give us the details?
She asked me to punch and I refused. Because I don't.
But like close, like fist,
She wanted me to hit her.
Or, like, open, like-
that's how she got off.
That sounds like a trap.
but like where, like,
In
and
the
if you be,
face. In the face. She wanted me to hit her in
not
the
like
face.
chest,
In the face, bro. In the face. She said, punch me in the face.
not like her butt, just like punch her in the
In the
face.
face. She said.
Leave a mark.
She said, she said you about to come punch me in the face. I'm like,
Well,
what?
huh? So wait. So you was about to come, so punch her.
Kill shot.
That's like her.
That's like the kapow.
When you
That's the
finish, I want to
climax.
finish too. So I want you to finish off with me
Punching.
Knocked out. She wanted to be on the floor.
So, like, was it like a jab or a hook? Because these are questions I've been getting. Like, I've been telling this a hypothetical story. This is a great story, and people ask me like, was it like a
What do you do in that
hook
position?
or like a jab or uppercut?
I did not hit anybody. I refused to hit her. I just, finished, and that was that.
But how, like,
Right in the kisser.
so like, y'all had this conversation like during sex, like y'all had the whole conversation.
No, it was going on, and
Yeah.
then, I was like, "Yo, I'm about to come," and she's like, "Punch me in the face." I'm like, "Whoa, nah, I can't do that." She's like,
So you wait, So your game must be short. You had enough time to like before you know what I'm saying finish. Yeah, you had this whole like debate.
I was like, "You wildin'," and I finished.
Because if I'm about to come, then I'm about to. It's over. I'm about to come. You over here, philosopher. So I just feel like when you in that moment, I feel like you. Like someone would punch somebody. I'm just trying to get to the real beat of the story. Was this punch? Did this punch land or like did it?
The punch did not land. It didn't take off. It didn't even take off. The punch didn't even take off.
Shout out to Takeoff. The realest Migo. Y'all need to stop abusing this man. Like yo, y'all be treating him like a piece of dirt. Like yo, put him on a Bad and Bougie remix and let's get it popping in the streets again. Cause Takeoff is nice. You about to have me going on a rant. I'm not trying to do a rant.
About that Offset right now.
I mean, they're giving Takeoff the Yachty Takeoff tape.
Yo, nobody want to hear that. Fuck that. I'd rather hear the 21
How
Savage.
you feel about Yachty?
I don't feel nothing.
I like his personality. I love his
yeah.
energy, his music.
But we not here for his personality unless you're like a fan.
His music?
Who?
His music.
His
like,
music?
Yachty.
Yeah, I'm not big on it. I mean, I like his features. His features are okay.
His features carry him.
Yeah, he had that track Bahamas on the Cozy tapes.
Carry him. Like his features.
I honestly don't think he's a rapper. I think he's just a brand.
He is a brand.
Yeah.
OD.
He's just a brand.
Because what is he endorsed by? Like, what's it?
Sprite.
Nautica.
Yeah,
like little
he's
shit.
a brand, and he said it. You know, he said how he did what he did. He made a list of like all the popping people in New York, and he went and met them. He met up with Cardi, Playboy Cardi.
Yeah.
Met up a bunch of like Ian Connor, all of them. And
all them alternatives.
All alternatives in New York City.
Alternatives. Shout out to y'all alternatives.
Like leaders of New York culture pack. You know what I'm saying? He met up with them, and then like kind of got his clout through that.
Yeah.
Because right now, honestly, this Asian game is just about clout, man.
Yeah. So how y'all feel about the Joe Budden? I know y'all seen when Joe Budden was fake bullying him.
Pussy.
Yeah. No, this too, but I'm talking about
color Joe Budden. Pussy.
Now that shit gotta go Budden. But I'm saying like just Joe Budden in general when he be trying like when he was trying to talk to Gotti, everybody's like he was bullying him. Like how do y'all?
I think. Oh, I didn't like that. When he was telling him that like.
I ain't gonna fry ain't either.
There was a message.
The 360 deal and all that, like you need to. But Joe Budden fake was preaching at the same time. He was like, "Yo, know your deal." He was like, "Are you in the 360 deal?" He was like, "I ain't know." Yeah. But he was just coming a little too much.
He was coming off strong. There was a message she was saying to him that I wasn't.
Not being happy and stuff.
Yeah.
He was bugging right there, like
he was tweaking. I was like, "Excuse me."
Yeah, like yo, like I was like, "Yo, enjoy life."
Who else he tell that to?
I was like, hashtag enjoy life.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
That's right. I was like, wait.
Like what you mean?
Like you know DJ Khaled, which is like a huge like
inspiration
to ENJ and the whole
word.
Yeah, he actually had
we said what's your inspiration. Now we getting the truth. So what's that about? Like what about DJ Khaled? Yeah.
Just like you know what I'm saying. Honestly, man. Like first of all, we don't even know it, but he's been dropping summer hits for the past decade.
Who ain't know it? We knew it.
No, it's just not.
We knew it. We in this circle of people that listen to hip hop.
From I'm so hood to all I do is win.
We taking over, boy. When I heard that, I almost cried.
He's been dropping like I don't care. The best Weezy feature was on We Taking Over.
We Taking Over.
And think about
I was like, Jesus.
I am a beast.
See me rappers and feed me.
And if you actually listen to like think about his music, like you notice like the culture is pushing like it's also spreading the same enjoy life.
It's like
we taking over. All I do is win. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's telling you like, yo, we're going. Especially in the black culture, because we know this in the black culture. It's always about putting.
So let me ask you this, because I know that your inspiration. It's hard to sometimes be critical of your own, inspiration. Yeah. Do you feel like DJ Khaled appropriates culture? Sometimes,
yes, definitely.
Let's be real. What y'all think?
Definitely. But the thing about it is like, with DJ Khaled is like right now, with Wild Thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Like I personally like the original record better.
Yeah, Maria you can't beat that. Yeah, that's you really can't.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I like what he's doing because he did it on purpose because he knows Maria.
So you think he respects the culture when he does it? He knows sometimes he appropriates.
I think he respects the culture. I don't think DJ Khaled is, because he's been in the game too long to not respect it. Right. He's been in the game too long. Like you know what I'm saying? I think Khaled has made a lot of like connections and friends and also enemies, you know what I'm saying, to get to where he's at now.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? For him he's put enough of a stamp in the game culture, to not respect it. You know what I'm saying? Sure, if he just came out of nowhere yesterday and did Wild Thoughts, it would not get the
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? But he built his name to a point where it's like, yo, I can get the sample Wild Thoughts, chop it up and make
and do a feature where X, Y, Z, all these artists.
Rihanna made it what it was.
He's also put on for the culture like heavily.
Talk about it, like what he do?
You know what I mean? As far
whoopsies. He's like, what did he do? No, on the low, you gotta think about it. He's put on in terms of making. I mean, he's put out records and made money off the culture.
Think about Puerto Rico, for instance, right? But that thing that happened in Puerto Rico. I was on his feed. This might just be Instagram, but I was watching it. Granted the fact that we followed him on Instagram, he was one of the people that I'd say were actually doing something as far as that is concerned. You know what I mean? He linked up with Remy Ma. I don't know if you guys remember. He linked up with Remy Ma, and they were having like kind of like a food drive or something for them. You know what I mean? So like
with that, I'll say he's part of Rock Nation, and Rock Nation that was That whole.
But it's still he doesn't have to do it.
No, and let's get straight. Like DJ Khaled's saying he a good dude.
You know,
but I guess in terms of the specific appropriation, how many Puerto Rican rappers on the DJ Khaled? It don't be Puerto Rican, it be black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, so do you really see him in the black community like that? I don't know. I'm just pushing.
You see Khaled in the black community?
Yeah, I'm saying like doing events like that.
So are you trying to say that he's not really black?
I'm not saying nothing. No. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying like I don't know. We just being critical. We talking about cultural appropriation. It is easy to talk about cultural appropriation with white people versus Chinese culture versus black culture. But what about Chinese culture being? What about Arabs taking black culture? Or what about, you know what I'm saying, Latinos taking Chinese culture? We don't ever think about that.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel like
why it's always critical of white people, even though y'all know I'm the number one critic.
And I feel like I can't say that because I follow Khaled like since Fat Joe.
And
Fat Joe recorded Lean Back in his.
But Fat Joe, one thing with me, I feel like, but Fat Joe always get me rubbing the wrong way with the issue with we be talking about nigga and shit, like the whole issue with that. He kind of come disrespectful with it, like
so saying that.
So not just saying it. In which I first of all I don't try to say that word myself. Mm-hmm. That's just me, and because I respect my ancestors. I feel like I have enough knowledge to not want to do it. Yeah. But considering just the fact that he's not remorseful, he's like, yo, I don't give a fuck. Like I grew up in the Bronx, I can say nigga like. Wait, who? So Fat Joe. I'm like, so that's the ticket. That's that. So you run in the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? That gives you right to disrespect people's thoughts on their ancestry and just disregard slavery or the use of the word or the derogatoriness or just it's like the blatant disrespect. It's like I can see you saying like, yo, I grew up around the culture. I'm just you know what I'm saying, blah blah blah. But he came OD disrespectful. Like I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody. So I was like, yo, you take L from me from
my thought on that is kind of like it's kind of like I don't know. I've actually having this conversation with one of my classmates back in school, and they were telling me pretty much because I was I'm a big advocate of like no, we can't be racist. Like, no, not like black people. No, like black people can be racist. Like, why don't we? I was just talking about this yesterday, yo. Like, why do we like use the N word? No, not just that. But like, why do we treat? Okay, so like, why do we put ourselves down? Like, it's like I don't know if you kind of understand. Like, why are we racist to ourselves as well? Okay. You know what I mean? Like, we look down. Like, say like you end up being like privileged and privileged enough to like go to like move to like a better neighborhood and so on. You go to a low neighborhood, you start judging the people there. You know, there's a lot of black that same color as you. You know, you see somebody with a hoodie like.
So it's funny. To speak to your point, I was just talking to my friends actually yesterday, bro, and everything. So my man, just context, my man's Puerto Rican. They actually out in the studio, they out there. One's Puerto Rican, one is a Guyanese, like black, right? And they was arguing about like racism and prejudice. So just first of all, like I mean, black people could be prejudiced, right? In general, racism. If you look at racism as systematic construct, I mean, of course we say white people are racist because they're the one like oppressing and have the power. So
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But like within the community, this is a different point. You have a different point, like a different branch of this conversation. So I feel like black people aren't racist to themselves, but we're prejudiced to ourselves sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Or we're biased. Or what I would say is we're uneducated when we do ignorant stuff like. So like the colorism, light skin versus dark skin, or like once you move out the hood, you be like, oh look at these like cooning and stuff. So I don't think we're racist to ourselves because once again, if you look at racism as a systematic construct, we're not really still oppressing ourselves, but we are self-hating ourselves. So
would you say the same thing about cultural appropriation? That's my question.
What can black people appropriate themselves?
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like we were talking about DJ Khaled as far as like he's Arabic cultural like being a culture.
No, well I don't think you can. No, you can't appropriate yourself. You can exploit yourself, and that's what the black community does a lot. Actually, not like that's why I'm very guarded with my culture. Like I don't be out here saying nigga. I don't be out here dabbing people up because white people on some. Not even white people, like to anybody, even my own black people. Like I gotta get to know you. I'm very just guarded in general. I don't just be wilding out here just. Like you don't tell everybody a story about you punching that joint, you know? Like you know what I'm saying? You don't go out here and tell everybody that you be horseback riding. Like
punch anybody.
Like Evan, you know what I'm saying? You don't go out here and tell everybody about.
Don't be saying dirt about me, you know.
But my point is like you gotta be guarded with certain things. Like if you hold it as a like if you hold it to a certain standard, you just gotta be personal with it and trust people before you can. So I feel like the black community, not all black people, the black community as a whole, we exploit ourselves. We let people exploit us in terms of music. The music industry, it could be a Jewish man, you know what I'm saying, making Bobby Shmurda dance over here, like look at him dance, like we exploit ourselves. So I don't think we can appropriate ourselves because that doesn't even make sense because it's still your culture, but you can exploit your culture, like you can sell your culture, which we do. You can give it away, and so you can not respect it. But I just want to use the word appropriate.
The reason why I actually asked that is because of like, for instance, DJ Khaled. Like, I know like right now, for instance, like a lot of like big artists usually don't even like work themselves. You know what I mean? They usually get like workers who look out, outsource their samples, outsource this, da da da. And then they get together and they put it together as far as like producing is concerned.
Yeah.
So what if the person that did that was part of the culture? If you know what I mean, I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. And Rock Nation as a whole is culture. You know what I mean? So if, I don't know if you kind of follow. Like,
I do
like,
definitely follow.
So how would you consider like what?
Are we
he's
gonna speak on
doing
that?
As far as like, how would you consider what he's doing like culture appropriating?
No, I see what you're saying though, because it's like if you have like a team behind it.
Yeah,
like,
it's yeah.
But you have people members of the team that are actually in tune with what you're.
Culture.
Yeah, not someone that's just like, oh, I'm gonna go do some research on this bit of culture compared to a person that actually lived in it. So like where the knowledge is coming from themselves rather than a book that
like let's
their research.
Like a whole like you're doing a bachata song and you're like a I don't know Italian dude, but you got wild Puerto Ricans on your team. You're saying like actually know the culture, but you just got all this. Just remember you're the face. You're the one performing it. So you just and that's where respect comes in. You better pay homage. And I don't think like you'd be wild white people to BT Awards, wild Justin Timberlake, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Jesse J's who be singing at the Soul Train Awards and they do it right. You feel me? So as long as you come correct, I don't think DJ Khaled don't come correct. It was just good, you know what I'm saying, critique your heroes and whatnot. Yeah. I think DJ Khaled does a good job.
Yeah, I think
in some regards.
I'm just defending. I'm just defending my boy DJ Khaled.
Yeah, nah, I know. Nah, he do it right. I don't see him out here wilding. He be on some positive shit. So
that's facts.
He be on his Zion.
I think it's well. What he's doing is well needed. Like big shouts to him and Chance the Rapper, man. I think
that's facts.
Really dumbing like a
Chance
couple.
Is that guy, man.
Yeah, Chance is. Yeah.
Because it's like hip hop is in a very dark space right now. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I think it's a very dark space. I feel like people.
I don't know. That's it. You think so?
Kids
think about the song. All my friends.
Kids feel like they have to, you know. Everything else about drugs, man. It's about drug abuse.
Yeah. So consider this. You said so. Charlie J. You saying consider what song?
Like X and O's toilet.
Push me to the edge when my friends are dead.
But Tupac rapped about Brenda's got a baby. Oh, she had a baby at 12 years old. Threw it away in a garbage can. Like y'all probably don't listen to. I feel like hip hop has been dark because, like you said earlier, you reflect the conditions you live in. And if we live in dark,
though, I think it's
you
different.
Think so?
Because back in the days, right? When Tupac, the way Tupac told his story, right?
And it's not just Tupac though. I'm saying hip hop and drill.
Most of the rappers, like I listen to like Mobb Deep, all of them, right? They told stories from a perspective of like, yo, this is what I've seen, this is what I've gone through in the hood, right? And it's storyteller, right? If the hook is push you to the edge, like I was listening to the song trying to really understand what he was trying to talk to me about. All of these other rappers that told those dark stories, I felt their stories because they told a story. You know what I'm trying to say?
And not to say that there isn't trash out there from the past, but
right. As I'm trying to say now, I cannot. There's some ignorant shit from the past.
It's always been there.
And then one thing with Uzi, how do you know he don't know his friends be dying? Like some of his friends can be committing suicide left and right. Like y'all don't know that. So
when he
it's like you should look at it as a level.
When he was interviewed,
but what would you say is the message of the song? Like what would you
me
say
personally? Well, I don't want to dissect I don't want to interpret for him, but for me, I just think it's about like just. Well, again, it could be about money, like dead presidents, like
that's what he said.
He actually confirmed that.
He said that. He said it's about money. That
so it's a double entendre.
That he doesn't have any friends. That money's his friend.
So that's a double entendre. What's wrong with
Have
creativity?
you seen the video?
Oh no, it's very creative.
Have you seen wait, that's the actual video when he was driving.
Nah,
that's what we was driving.
Oh, I didn't watch
the video where you just saw it was just.
I ain't watching.
Dark.
Well, the reason why I ain't watching because that's not my forte. You feel me? Like I'm not gonna watch a Mexican soap opera because I ain't my forte.
That's
you
the
feel
thing.
me?
Like, you see how educated you're privileged to be educated enough and to be at a position where you can make that decision.
Well, what if somebody needs that? What if somebody need like you know what I'm saying?
I feel like the darkness in hip hop, at least when I see it. Is like the darkness kind of shifted. Like the darkness was always there, but it kind of shifted because people are saying like, oh, it used to be
to
be the music of the drug seller. Now it's the drug user.
You
know, so like that darkness.
Not just user, the drug abuser. Like,
right. It's definitely abuse.
They really push drug, not just drug abuse, drug abuse.
Yo, Rick James abused drugs.
You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
Michael Jackson abused drugs.
Definitely.
I mean, but did he say to do it?
Like the kids are promoting it now.
No, I'm with you on that. I don't think you should be promoting.
They're promoting drug abuse, and I know I was listening to Everyday Struggle. And DJ Academics made a good point where he was saying that a lot of
did he?
Fuck act.
We trying to start podcast beef. Yo, fuck
Bodega
you.
Hive.
Oh, I ain't say. Oh, you chose your side of the beef? I was trying to start a new
Yeah, I
beef.
chose the side.
Oh, all right.
What's Bodega High?
I'm with Jesus and Vero.
They beefing with
Oh,
that.
Yeah, that's Bronx too.
Yeah,
But yeah, you said what? Shout out to them. What act say though?
Oh, he made a point. You know what I mean? I don't really fuck with Hack either, but that point he made was real. He
He'll appropriate the Bronx real quick. Have you tight? Watch. Be on YouTube talk about the Bronx. Look at these niggas right here. Like you'll be feeling tight. All right.
But now he's like that. A lot of times, like the XXXTentacion, like these rappers are using music as a platform to cry for help. And that could be a thing that they're doing, where they're talking about the abuse and stuff like that of drugs.
Yeah, that's why.
It's a cry for help.
That's the angle I was trying to put. I mean, again, I like you said, I don't really listen to it, but I'm just playing both sides.
It's just how they
could be crying. Yeah,
because even Eminem had some dark
word. Eminem was crying all deep for help.
But when how he told the story, you could see.
So you appreciate his artistic perspective better?
I feel like now artists just can't make a quick hit and they're just promoting.
I can see now you're talking something I totally agree with.
It's
as
like,
opposed to saying it's dark versus dark, like it's been dark.
It's like but
it's been light as well.
Yeah, the darkness was like they'll tell you a story as to why it's dark. You're like, oh damn.
So you just don't like the artistic
you're
delivery.
learning.
Yeah, and you learn.
And
like,
this thing is like,
crazy.
it's more kind of like it's not telling you this is what you should do. It's more telling you this is what happened.
This is what I'm going through.
This is what I'm going through.
You know what I'm
and like
saying?
this is me trying to fight through it, kind of.
And to play the opposition again, I guess with the like, who's telling who to do what nowadays?
What do you mean? So
who's directly saying do this?
I would say it's like
but they're not saying do it.
No, I mean it's
encouraging.
That's why.
But hold up, Mary Jane. Like people talk about Hootie Mac, the Chronic, they was talking about it. Ain't say do it.
Do you know why I brought up? Do you know why I brought up the XO Tour Life song? Because and I don't know. Like I'm a big proponent of the youth and kids and stuff like that.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
Like I feel like kids are always the future, and I'm always looking at them. You know what I'm saying? And they
don't have that privilege. Yeah, they don't have that privilege.
That discernment to know, like, alright, that's not. I'm not doing that.
So now it's a question of parents versus.
I was in the playground.
now we're talking. Then parents need to do their job.
I was in the playground, right, and with my cousins or whatnot, right, and I seen some other kids like playing around, and then homeboy pushed his girl off the swing.
No, he didn't.
I'm dedicated, bro. You know what I'm saying? He pushed off the swing. He was like, push you to the edge. All my friends are dead. Like, let's recite the song. And she was like, he was asking the girl, like, are you? She's like, I'm not dead. He's like, are you dead? You're dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then playing with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
to me, none of this disheartening. That's
I was like, damn.
It's not like a nice sight to see.
Like, damn. And to them, they don't know what they're talking about. They're just saying it. I'm like, that's crazy. And I'm like, all for one song. I was like, damn.
So then, have you ever considered this? I guess, like, yo, how old are we? Like, we're millennials, 23 to 26, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, yo, look, how old are the Migos? 23 to 26. How old is Uzi? So we are the wave. I feel like we gotta make the positive shit cool again. I feel like it's on us. It's on us.
And it's there.
And it's on the parents too. And it's there because J. Cole, like, still out here. Kendrick's still out here. You know what I'm saying? Those are just mainstream people.
Out here.
And
so we gotta make that cool. I feel like.
And I don't mind the like occasional twerk music, the occasional turn up and dance. Like, I'm not mad about the hit songs. Like, I love them.
But we the wave though.
DJ,
these little kids gonna make the wave. You ever think about I know like we really the culture.
No, we the wave.
This is the wave.
But they digest the wave. They
I know what I'm saying. So we gotta set the wave. You feel me? Like. I'm saying, yo, recommend a track. What's one of your favorite artists? If you could throw artists out there, even somebody from ENJ, Round Table.
Shout out to Mike Nice. Mike Nice on the beat. We're working on some beautiful music. We got some heat for y'all 2018. Shout out to Shanaz, like we mentioned earlier. Shout out to Hater.
We got some jams.
We got some people. All right,
we got some summer bangers.
Push that positivity. Who you shout out real quick? Some positive light.
Chance the Rapper. Definitely. I love, you know what I love that he does? You know, this guy releases he did this last Christmas as well. This Christmas he released another free album
with Jeremiah.
Every Christmas.
Yeah, he did it. The other joint was smooth.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And that's vibes, you know what I mean? Like you hear that, you feel good.
And let me tell you why I respect that Christmas thing he's doing, like, for hip hop, because, like, that's something that's called like a collector's item or classical music collector's item. Like, if you go on YouTube, if you go on Apple Music, YouTube, whatever, like, you see Frank Sinatra, you see all these white folks doing all these Christmas tracks.
Oh yeah,
you don't really ever see black people doing that.
Well, I gotta say nah. Okay, maybe hip hop.
People in hip hop.
But to be honest, I feel like I feel like y'all don't listen to R&B enough. Where like, nah, Nat King Cole, you know what I'm saying? Wild Fantasia, Wild Boys and Men. Actually, Mariah Carey, we fake actually getting this Christmas game. Because I was just at home, my house was like, we listen to.
Yeah, I was talking about more hip hop focus.
I mean, Run DMC, Christmas House. That's
and DMX did drop that Rudolph the Red Nose right now. I'm with you. I see what you're saying.
So the fact that he's consistently doing that every year is like, yo, I
added to the content.
Yeah, I see you. Like,
Dipset got a Christmas album though.
That's the positivity pushing.
Oh no.
Now who you positive? Who you positive?
Positive.
It don't even gotta be music. It can just be whatever.
I mean, music in general. You know, it's it wasn't that long ago. Anniversary of Capital Steez killing himself. So
was he on positive?
Rest in peace, Steez.
I don't know him. Was he?
He was a very he's a very conscious mind.
He was some woke like.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I mean, he's a guy that mentored like Joey Badass and kind of taught him like everything he knew about like rapping and whatnot. So I just want to
shout out Pro Air and them too.
Rest in power, Capital Steez. You know, they actually dropping Capital Steez album coming up next year. So that's coming out soon.
Who you got, E-Major? A group, anybody, a wave, a movement. Don't even gotta be some positivity. What we gonna make hot?
I'll say I'm really like, I just say Hov, man. Like he for me, Hov has always been like somebody that I looked up to as far as like just being a overall businessman. Not only just not just in his music. I listen to his music because it was real. It's like reading a book on how to live life in the hood, especially coming from New York City. You know what I'm saying? I know you're from DMV, so you probably don't relate much, but like a lot of people from New York City, especially Brooklyn, like really grew up on Hov, and seeing how he's like was able to change with the times and still keep his like, you know what I'm saying, he went from Rockefeller to rock. To me, that's my positive influence. Because I believe strongly in like the black community as a whole being financially literate, owning more, I'm saying, working more and uplifting more. He made Tidal where it's like, yo, I'm gonna make a platform for my people to put their music on, you know what I mean? He has Rock Nation, all that type of stuff. So all of that, like, that's kind of my influence and stuff like that, and how he influenced me positive.
And I think for me, I think let's bring soul back into music. Like, when I say like I'm an R&B head. Like, I know everybody think I'm on my Amigos shit, like, which I promote, but like,
you're
truthfully, behind closed door, I'm a gospel R&B soul, like, bring that back. Let's talk about love again. You feel me? Like, nah, it's not even like that's why I be hearing them. Whoa, I be hearing them because like it's so like, yo, let's bring love back. Put that back. Yo, people used to make love with their words. You feel me? Luther Vandross, yo.
We need that love back.
And we got artists out. We got Molly music. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Listen to these people. Like, yo, they be out here singing, bro. Like, they be make you want like, yo, treat your girl better. Like, real talk, I be condemning myself. I be in my room like, yo, I'm kind of fucked up. Thank you this R&B. Thank you this song. Cause so that's my positive. Like, yo, let's bring soul back into music. You know what I'm saying? R&B. Start listening to some new people because there's some new dudes out there, new women too.
Yo, also though, Nigerian music never fails to do this, but keep doing what y'all doing.
Yeah, throw that out there.
Nigerian music, yo, I love Afrobeat. Yo, keep doing what y'all doing. Nigerian, Ghanaians, the rest of them. I just speak for the ones I know because, like, I don't know, like their music, our music is always centered towards, positivity, centered towards, the upliftment of our community, and I love that, and I like for that to continue,
Word. Absolutely. So, just want to thank you guys, for coming in. I have one last question for you guys. We got a lot of people, especially our age, graduating from school or still in school, working full time, and still having passions outside of work and not finding the time to actually go and do that. So you two, E-Major, you working full time, recently graduated from school. Charlie J, you still in school. You guys are both very busy young men. Like, how
multifaceted.
Exactly. So how do you guys find the time aside from what you do during the day to still DJ, produce music, and promote your brand, all that? How do you find the time to do that?
Quick spill. Give them a quick. Because y'all be preaching to the masses.
I'd say a lot of it is proper time management. Put in the good, right people around you as well. You can't do it alone. You got to be able to have people you can pass it off to. Like, yo, I can't do this right now. Can you handle it? Also, you got to stay determined. It's all about passion. You got to have your heart in what you're doing. Because then with that, you will never, You never run out of energy.
You know what they say? If you care about something enough, you always make time for it. There's never an excuse of I don't have a time. If you care about something,
you'll make time.
Even if it's an hour, 30 minutes, you make time for it. That's what I try to do. Like, you know, if I'm tired from work and I can't make it be, I probably like start something for like 30 minutes. And I did something. To me, that's something. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting my creative juices running every single day, and I have something putting down instead of just like, you know, coming back from work and sleeping. So
bless up.
Definitely making that time management.
That's the ENJ episode. You already know what it is.
So why don't you guys shout out your IGs, social media one more time for our listeners.
Yo, Major, take it off.
Yo, follow me at emajor.enj, EMAJOR.ENJ, of course. And you know, you follow the team page at ENJ NYC.
What up, it's your boy DJ Charlie J again. You can follow me on Instagram at charliej.enj, that's CHARLIEJ.ENJ. And follow the team page, ENJ NYC.
Check out the website, enjnyc.com. We constantly updated with new events that we're going with.
New playlists and everything too.
New playlists. We got the See Him Volume 1 out right now, Groove Culture.
And we got Afro Fiesta 4 on the way. Got Afro Fiesta 4 on the way.
And we got the Molly's Percocets.
Yeah, definitely check us out. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. And yeah.
But yeah, no, thank you guys for coming in. That's episode 9. Make sure you follow us on social media. You can catch us on Instagram, the Twitter. That's Half and Half Show. You know.
Hey, yo, shout out to the Half and Half Show, man.
Shout out to Half and Half.
Word. We at it. Shout out to the Half and Half Show. Yo, much love to the Half and Half Show from ENJ Productions, man. Yeah, it's DJ Charlie J. What up?
Hey, make sure you subscribe on iTunes, SoundCloud, all that. That's episode 9.